real life. Even though I guess you can see my screen, so you can cheat and know.
Yes, I know everything.
Hopefully the audio still is the same as it was before. I don't think I changed
Yeah,
any of the buttons.
hopefully.
You don't almost get to the red,
Yes.
but not quite.
But it's time for more funny Hitler and Senpai Goring.
Yes. Okay, well we got many people to talk to, so let's go left to right. Mr. Rommel.
If the paratroopers are to play a key part in the upcoming battle, I suggest supplying them with all the necessary assets. They'll need flamethrowers for urban warfare and clearing out enemy fortifications. Machine guns will come in handy as well.
Yes, machine guns are handy.
Yes, they always are. Flamethrowers for paratroopers? It's flamethrowers for paratroopers? Is that what it said?
Yes.
It seems. Don't you need to carry the tank on your back? For the
Well,
flamethrower?
I'm pretty sure that the
Or do you
equipment, at
drop it
least
separately?
at this point in the war, at least if I remember correctly, you weren't dropped with your weapon, or like your equipment was dropped depending.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. You just drop the weapon separately. Just go pick it
Because
up.
I know that when they did the part 2 operation down there in Greece, like a lot of the people would get hung up in the trees and then get stabbed to death by the civilians, and that wouldn't be possible if you like drop with your machine gun, I would say. So.
Wow. I don't know, maybe they're just really good at rushing or something.
Sitting the war out in the rear isn't my idea of gallantry. Try to be quick about capturing the shoreside settlements so that I can roll my tanks onto solid ground. The Scandinavian landscape does not lend itself well to vehicle combat, but I will make do. As long as we don't rush into cities and forests, where our tanks will be sitting ducks.
Meeting the British at sea will pose a serious challenge for our naval forces. Speaking of beating them in a fair fight, I am not happy with our odds. I believe we must wear them down with air raids and U-boat attacks, and then engage them with our fleet. Incendiary and armor-piercing shells will prove to be a great asset in this.
The paratroopers are a very mobile combat unit specializing in flanking maneuvers and quick capture of enemy strategic points. Left without support, however, they can be surrounded and destroyed. Keep that in mind before you commence the airborne operation.
Thanks, Bunchstein. And me. There's nothing to say, but he's gonna level up his cannon with 2 skills. So we got 400 more points, by the way. As for equipment, we got 1,700. We now have access to paratroopers. Oh, I think we actually had access to them before, but it seems to really want me to have some, so maybe we'll buy a few. Probably 2. But I don't want to do upgrade, I actually want to just
Yeah, they're really...
Fire.
How about those paratroopers with flamethrowers?
No, I could upgrade the regular infantry also to paratroopers instead.
The difference?
None, other than that these guys have a little bit of experience already. If I don't want more infantry, depends on how much infantry I actually want. Also, this seems to be upgradable to the A? The Ju 8? The 8?
Ju 8? 87B? 87A?
Yeah, this one is, I think, what it's telling me is new. Which, it's not as good against infantry, it's just an anti-ocean bomber, pretty much.
It's specific.
It has extra fuel space. Considering that they did say I will be fighting ships, and I know I will be fighting ships, maybe I would want, but I probably won't upgrade the fighter for it. I think I will just buy some, let's buy some anti-ocean bombers. They are very expensive though, let's maybe just buy one. Which one was that? Because it's not these. Oh, I'm out of fighters, that's one. There we go. They're very expensive, Jesus Christ. Let's just buy one. Then we can buy...
you're gonna need to bomb this.
One of these. Do I have any fighters? I have one fighter. Probably want a second fighter unit if I'm gonna have more air force. Which I do have these now. They are long range fighters. With extra fuel, which might be useful for the bomber with extra fuel. Let's get one of those. Yeah, those I can upgrade the infantry. The pioneers. Bonus defense equal to terrain, also works in close combat. Enemy unit surrender with 1 strength instead of 0. Half from knight. Force march. Personally, I do like force march just so that they can get in there, most of all because they're pioneers, so they need to attack. Then I have the 150 artillery. Each attack 1 non-lethal becomes lethal. After firing, gain 1 movement point and can move again. That's kind of funny.
So is that kind of thing again? That kind of thing again? Stacking up. This is not an attack, you're just moving.
Yeah, it's not another attack, it's just you can move again. So
Yeah,
you
that
can
sounds
kind of
good.
like
You have
rolling
the option.
barrage.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Also because I am pretty mobile with my tanks. Let's try it. Artillery. Provides +2 for allied artillery and all naval units versus ground and naval targets. +1 movement point. +1 spotting range. Upon activation, the unit gains first strike until the next attack. It doesn't tell me what
First
that is,
strike?
but first strike I think is that I think it means that you attack before the enemy attacks you.
Oh. That sounds good.
Yeah, though this is a spotter, this is a intel unit, so
Oh, yeah.
either aggressive maneuvers or observer probably. Let's just go with observer to say hopefully. We have the tank 4, so we have new tanks, right? We have the tank 4D version, which is just a slight upgrade, we might as well do it. Then this is gonna stay the same because it's still the Befehlpanzer. The command tank. Also your mic does do weird audio sometimes, but
A mic? What does that mean?
it's just like static. Sometimes it's like lightning strikes.
Does it stop? Is it stop now?
Yeah, I know, yeah.
It was just my face vibrating a little bit. Just tapped it. Make it stop. There's some fucking loose shit on it.
So what are we doing here? Tanks. Could also give them 1 extra movement point. Could see the DL after you attack. Instantly do 1 more damage. I still don't know what the difference between these two is, honestly. I guess you could stack them up. But I think that literally wouldn't do anything. Provides fire support would be useful, but
one
not...
away.
Hmm?
They activate when it's one away either way, right?
Yeah, both have 1
And
HP,
then...
so... I could just grab Street Fighter. Makes them less vulnerable to close range attacks. Oh, I get Night Hunter and just ignore the night mechanic.
just ignore it.
Do we want more damage or more defensive? Because that's the main difference. Actually, yeah, this is more damage and this is more defensive. So.
I guess more damage.
Okay.
Less defense is a strong offense.
Okay. Ah yeah,
Just
also
kill
when
them all
they
before
level
they
up,
can
you can
hit you.
give them 1 extra strength. So I actually seem to have no prestige left. Okay. Wow, that was... I spent all my money way quicker than I thought I did. I bought only like a barber, a fighter, upgraded the tanks.
Mm.
Yeah, that sucks. Like at least was able to give him 1 extra strength. Okay, well that then begs the question. That means I didn't even get my paratroopers to the extra equipment. I have some mortars. Medium caliber. Enemy entrenchment level is reduced by 1 before the attack. Can be used only if the attack range does not exceed 1. But I can't put it on these guys, because if it does not have ground transport, it receives a -1 movement. And paratroopers will not have ground transport.
Yeah, you need to have trucks for your people, right? You didn't last time?
Yeah, but I don't have money for trucks, I can walk.
Oh, okay, I guess it's just the way it's gonna be.
Just gonna be
to suck it up.
Yeah.
It's the way it be.
Let's see. Yeah, I really didn't expect I burned all my money that quickly. I just bought some planes. I could unbuy the planes, I think, but I feel like having at least a basic air force isn't bad. What do we have here? Incendiary shells, anti-tank shells. Seemingly they don't cost anything on their own, so I can't even refund that. They still have extra slots, but I thought I'd filled the slots. What happened? Needs more machine guns. Okay, maybe I do sell one of these things. Can I sell them? You gain half its cost. No. I got robbed. I'm guessing I can't turn these into money. It's fine, I'll make it work. What do we want level up wise? Additional equipment slot isn't useful. Infantry can disembark from trains anywhere. Our tanks level up earlier, I think that's probably good.
Yeah. Kinda focusing on tanks, I guess.
Even though I didn't buy any tanks this time. But
You got the upgrade, right?
I got that tank upgrade here, yeah. Tanks provide bonus
Something
combat
like-
parameters to nearby units. All command tank models gain the frontline command skill, providing bonus to all attack and defense parameters of all units within 3. That I think it's good because we have the command tank.
Yeah.
That leaves me with 100 points to burn. I could also save them and then get one of it, but we can probably get the 400 one anyway. Upon activation, artillery is allowed to fire a second time. I wonder if that means I could move again. I kind of want to try this just to see if that helps. Okay. So that means my tank's leveled up again now. Or did I not? I thought it did. Oh, yeah, it resets them. I guess it did completely resets them. That's a weird way to code it, sure. Like it actually like resets their level even though they have already been leveled up, because it wants to fix the XP thing. What can I drop? I could drop vehicles on the flag guns. This is quite expensive. If I drop this, I could get more machine guns for my tanks. And I could get the flamethrower on this guy. don't have any of the... Actually, I think incendiary bombs and armor-piercing bombs, they are free to put on. So I might as well do it. Because they cost every time you use them. I think the train is not going to be very useful in this mission. So... I have one flamethrower. I still have another Polish mortar. I guess I could give them this. It just gets -1 movement points. But I could still fly, I think, so that's fine. Molotov cocktails are very cheap.
Would have guessed.
Yeah, I mean, considering we have to import them all the way from the future.
Yeah.
Okay, this is, I think, a functional army, hopefully. Either that or this is a very short invasion. Okay, ready?
Yep.
We're doing the occupation of Denmark and the landing in Norway. And then repelling the British fleet. Wasserübung. Wasserübung. I always call it Wasserübung. But whatever. It does tell you the major naval battle and landing operation. Very good intel I get there.
Yep. Major.
To ensure the unhampered supply of Swedish iron ore for the Reich,
So yeah,
we have to occupy Norway.
We have already started the planning of operation together with Admiral Dönitz. This time we require the support of our Navy.
The Kriegsmarine will cover the landing of our ground forces. However, I will have to point out that we would have to occupy Denmark as well to carry out this operation, Herr Führer.
We have a non-aggression pact with Denmark. It will allow us to invade it without much of a struggle. Hulda, include the occupation of
I'm
Denmark
gonna
into
be
the
honest,
operation
Sting.
plan.
My Führer, there is a
Think of the
threat
shit
of
itself.
the British Navy arriving to defend Norway.
It was working
If
good,
that
and then
happens, they will have
started
a
getting a little
numeric
bit worse, and then
advantage
started
that could cause
buffering, and
us
then
serious
just
problems.
buffers.
We have information that the British plan to conduct.
I don't understand.
So, the
Wait, is it
did
way?
not work.
Yeah.
You guys have ruined my awesome cutscenes, but that's fine, you're the only viewer, so the cutscene's only for you anyway.
The viewer, yes.
All forces involved in
The
operation.
viewer.
Go back to... I'm loading my save file and getting you to work. I mean, why would we play this if we don't even get to see Hitler? So, maybe try the other screenshot then?
Yeah, but it seems to be the same. Like, I don't understand. This thing works for a few minutes, and then... Why is it that way?
I might reduce the bitrate.
You can do that, but...
How do I stop broadcasting? Because I probably have to restart broadcast.
I guess I can... There's a button in the overlay. I can just quit, I guess, and that should also do it.
Okay, now rejoin.
Okay.
How is it right now?
Buffering. Yeah, it's...
I think I just kicked you.
Okay, thanks.
Right, I was changing the options.
Accidentally gave me the boot. I see. And this thing is just hardcore dead.
It doesn't even
It
have.
showed some.
Now he just popped up as a view.
Okay, so it's gonna work now. Let's see.
So your mic is still doing the video game electric effect.
Is it good now?
Yes. You have to tape.
I have to fucking fix the front of this
Just
case.
buy a new microphone.
It's not a microphone, that's the case because it will connect
Buy a
it to the
new
front.
computer.
Yeah. And I need to.
So, can you see it or no?
Yeah. I can, but the quality is low. And then it buffered.
Maybe Discord would work.
Yeah, Discord would work, wouldn't it?
You want me to get the stream before we get into arguments?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, sure. This is